What's up? Welcome back to day 5 of my 100-day challenge. I'm Kalani Ng, and this is Kukulu Fitness. And welcome back to my channel. Today, we are going to be doing another run session, another cardio session. And the last cardio session was day 3 of the challenge. Was Tuesday. We did a 30-minute run, and I did about 2 miles for 30 minutes. So we're going to switch it up today, and we're going to be doing a 2-mile run. It may take a little less than 30 minutes, a little more than 30 minutes, but that's the goal today. So one way to give yourself options as far as what you're going to be doing for your runs is to do that. You can do it for a time, like run for a certain amount of time, or you can run for a distance. And that's what we're doing today for distance, right? Another way we'll do like a certain amount of time out and back. So we'll do an out and back run. We'll run for 15 minutes one way or 20 minutes one way, and we'll run that amount of distance back. And that time back might be even less or more than the initial distance out, but that's one way you can do it. One way to make it more challenging is you may run for 15 minutes, one direction, turn around, and try to beat your time back, right? So, but it's not the focus of today. Today is still week 1 of our program, and so we're still taking our time. The focus and the goal of today is to do a run slow and steady. All right, we're not trying to race. We're just working on our form, our cadence, and specifically, I want to focus on posture and gait today. The gait is the distance between your feet and how you land, how your feet lands, and how far it goes behind you when you're running. And so I want to focus on that, and even the width of your feet. So while I'm running, I'm going to be focusing on that. And it's good to just focus on one part of your form. Like keep everything in mind, but like specifically like think, okay, I'm going to be doing this for my form. So that's what we're going to be doing today as far as the workout. Now, I do have some confessions I wanted to make to you. 3 things that may be holding me back, right, for this 100-day challenge. Number 1 is the risk of overtraining, because I did a little too much on my test day, so I'm a little sore, right? And I think I did something to my lower back, my ladder. I think I talked about it, and I did talk about it in the last couple of days of videos. But having that, and then also not resting. I haven't been sleeping that much because I've been busy. I've been trying to get up and get things done. Yesterday was bad. Yeah, so I haven't been too bad with sleep, but yesterday was bad. I woke up. I had to go to work, so I woke up at like 3:20, and I was like, I'm up. So I got up and I started doing my workouts and my filming, and which ended up by like 10, 11 o'clock. I was tired, and when I'm tired, I tend to want to eat a lot. So, which brings me to my next confession is my diet. This past couple weeks before I started the challenge hasn't been that great anyway. I was in New Mexico, and I was eating a lot of food there, not working out too much. I got sick while I was there, and so, which was actually good for the challenge. I got to start the challenge when I'm not on a good diet and stuff. So yesterday I did snack a lot. I will make a video talking specifically about my diet, but in general, my eating plan is to fast, do intermittent fasting till about 12, and then eat what I call Kukulu bowl, which I'll go into in another video, which is kind of based off of the slow carb, not the low carb, but the slow carb diet from Tim Ferriss, but not as strict as what he talks about, but that's what it's kind of based off of. Mainly off of getting getting full, meeting my caloric needs, meeting my macronutrient needs in that one bowl, right? And then I'll try to have maybe just one snack between 12 and like 6 p.m. and then I'll have another bowl. And Monday through Saturday morning, I eat pretty much the exact same thing every meal, right? And I think about, I was listening to, I think it was Jim Rohn or somebody, and he said, like, if you had a racehorse, you wouldn't just feed them anything randomly all the time, right? You pretty much have that meal set, or like a race dog or a racehorse, you would feed them the same nutritious meal every meal. And I was like, oh. Pfft. And then he's like, oh, you wouldn't, but you don't do that to yourself. You let yourself eat whatever you want. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. So maybe I can start trying to do that. I do that all week. And then on Saturday, I eat whatever I want, which is also recommended by Tim Ferriss in the 4-Hour Body with his eating plan, his slow carb way of eating. And so I do that, and that cheat meal is important. I won't talk too much about it. I'll go into detail a little bit more in another video. But for now, yesterday wasn't very good. I've been overtraining a little bit, but I'm getting back into recovering because I'm getting more sleep. I slept good last night, and so that was a positive. I slept good, and today I'm going to try to stick to my eating plan, and I know that it's going to really help out. Sleep, eating right, and rest. Those are the things that are going to help me to do this for a long time and to be able to build that better body long term, not just short term. All right, so anyway, let's go get into the run, and I'll see you there. All right, day 2 running, day 5 training. I'm gonna be starting my watch. Start my watch there, and then I'm gonna start my workout here. And here we start this 2 miles. Let's go. The focus of today's run is slow and steady. We want to try to make the whole run steady pace so that we can finish the entire run. That's the goal. One of the focuses is to work on our posture, make sure we're nice and tall while we're running. Our chest is up, head's up, chin's not jutting forward, shoulders are back, abs are engaged. And then another focus is our gait. So the distance between our feet when we're running. That's my focus. I'm trying to focus on not putting my feet too far in front of me, causing that braking motion, but to have the feet almost land underneath my hips, so it kind of helps carry me forward. That's kind of what I'm focusing on today. When you overstride, you can possibly injure yourself. So if your heel is landing too far in front of you, then it can cause a lot of impact on your shins, your knees, your hips, and even your ankles. So that's why you don't want to overstride. And the other thing is, you don't want to be too much on your toes. That can cause a lot of stress on your calves. So that's kind of another thing I'm thinking about today, is not to overstride, not to be too up on my toes as I'm running.
Time 13 minutes 6 seconds. Total distance 1.0 miles. Average pace 13 minutes 6 seconds per mile. Split pace 13 minutes 6 seconds per mile.
Another thing to think about is not having too much bounce, vertical movement. Try to have this horizontal forward motion. You don't want to like bounce up a lot. You want to imagine that you're like running in a really short room, and if you bounce up and down too much, you're gonna hit your head in the ceiling. Just have forward motion. One more thing to think about is the distance between your feet, like the width of your feet apart. You want to kind of imagine, this is what I do. Imagine there's a line between my legs, and I got to put the inside of my feet right in that line. So you don't want to run too wide or like you're on a tightrope. You want to run so that your legs kind of stay in line with your knees and hips. Your feet stay in line with your knees and hips. And that should help with like preventing injury and being efficient. Last time we considered the hills as far as like affecting your run and your intensity. Today it's the heat. So I'm running at like noon. It's almost noon, and sun is above my head, and I'm sweating a lot, breathing a lot, and it makes a difference. So if you want to add something to your workout or make it a little easier on yourself, you can either run earlier, it'll be cooler, run later like this, it'll be more warm. And it does affect your workout and how hard you can go and everything. But the weather is another consideration.
Time 26 minutes 4 seconds. Total distance 2.0 miles. Average pace 13 minutes 1 second per mile. Split pace 12 minutes 57 seconds per mile.
All right, that was it. That was my 2-mile run. I did it in 26 minutes and 21 seconds at a 14:44 pace. Average pace is 13:03. Today was less hills. I was doing it on flat ground, which makes a difference. This the app says 334, but I'm gonna stop my watch as well. Hey, there's my son. He's over there. So stop my watch, and my watch says 26:59 total. Let's save that. And we did a 3.1 aerobic training effect. I don't know where my son is going. Elliot! Elliot! Nope, doesn't hear me. Anyway, 359 calories is what I burned. This says 1253 pace. But those are some of the things you can track when you're doing your longer, easy runs: is the distance, your pace, the total time that you've done it. Those are a few things that you can track to keep up with your progress. So that's it for the run. Let me get into the cool down, and that'll be it for the day. That's it for day 5 of my 100-day challenge. Today was our second run day. We did our 2-mile run, and I felt good enough to continue on tomorrow and to continue on for the next 100 days. So if you like this journey and following along with me, helping me develop this program, then leave a comment and let me know what you think. Subscribe and follow for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Aloha.